Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, and Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles and great millstone who still rule well. And Barakathon to you brothers decided teaching this truth with faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. Okay? And I seen a brother from GMS on his article like a couple days ago, and he was speaking about the mark of the beast. Okay? And I had watched some of it before I had to go to work. And what he was talking about, I had seen like a sci-fi short film, and it was exactly, and in that film they were doing exactly what Elon Musk wants to do. Okay, and ironically, in this article right here, it explains how Nicholas Rockefeller wanted to make the RFID chip mandatory for you people out here, okay? And I'm gonna read just a little bit of it. I'm gonna start from right here. It says Ike has somewhat retreated from his reptilian claims, but the implanted RFID claims were based on real developments, as film producer Aaron Russo discovered when he befriended Nicholas Rockefeller, who is one of those top elite banking families, who told him that the microchip future was indeed what they had in store for you useless eaters, okay? And it seemed that Verichip would be the industry leader in this technology, but they went out of business about a decade ago, after animals used to test the devices developed cancer near the implant injection sites. Between the cancer concerns and the concerns about device hacking and identity theft, the fact that mobile phones accomplish everything that Verichip had ever hoped to do. Film.
And their freedom?
Oh, calm down.
Okay.
Show me your phone.
And in this film, they have like these basically they're RFID chips implanted in them, but they're like nano. Okay. But if you look at them, they look like a big tip with a bunch of wires.
Of business and government. Talking about the fact that
that's injected into your body, and this is where they get the idea from. And with those chips, with those nanos being in your body, you can use your app on your phone. There's an app, multiple apps on this thing. Okay? And you can basically change your hair, your eyes, and then the government, they can shut down your motor they can shut down your motor system, okay? To whereas you can't move. They could paralyze you because you have those chips embedded in your brain, man.
Consider it foreplay.
And as you see, she had an app.
Guess
and she changed her hair color and her eye color. And I'm gonna go to this Elon Musk article, and it shows you how that they want to allow your smartphone to access that chip in your brain, man. Just showing you that this thing is the mark of the beast, and this thing is here, man. This is the year of the Karagma, and it's almost 2020, man. And these prophecies are speaking, man.
Till every American has an IP address that can be tracked, monitored, and switched off at the push of a button.
a necessary precaution.
Can I offer you a
And on the
drink?
TV, they
Baby,
got that
if you
white
prefer
dude.
your women
He's talking about
intoxicated,
how
there's an app for that.
at the push of a button they can
Lots of them,
the
actually.
government can stop your motor
Call me old
system.
fashioned.
Well, and on the article that I'm going to go to, that's Elon Musk's
forgetting something?
article. He speaks about how he's going to inject these chips into
What
3
the hell is that thing?
motor areas of your brain, man.
You really don't know who I am. Special Agent Roth, BCD.
And I just want to
And
show
this
you
thing
how
gives
they
me direct
using
access to
these
Aspire Central
phones,
database.
It's gross.
and they're using the
My
app
aware
to
team press
access
hookers
these
now
chips that they have
You have
inside
any
their
idea what
body.
direct
They have
integration can do
implanted
for
inside
nano
their
response
body.
times? I could rewrite my entire genome in a fraction of the time it'd take you to change that pretty hair color.
Wow. Listen, we don't need that thing to have fun. I've got all the apps we need right here. Where's your phone? Looks like your toy doesn't want you to have any fun.
The cracked version. Can get you into a lot of trouble with guys like me.
Lame setting, short expiration times, vanilla body sync is just too restrictive.
And without Aspire certification. Very illegal.
Now that wouldn't stop a man like you, would it? Any second now.
That's my girl. Okay, here we go. And we're in. Charming.
And there it goes. It's just the chip, man. That's all it is that form of that chip that's gonna go inside your brain, man. Okay, and this is the article on TheVerge.com. It says Elon Musk unveils Neuralink's plan for brain reading threads and a robot to insert them. Okay, and you see that's like the device that they have mounted behind the ear that's going to connect wirelessly to the brain implant that's implanted inside your head, and the one behind your ear is going to be accessible for your phone. Okay, and I'm going to go get that article, that paragraph that speaks about it. Okay, right here says that wireless Go will be embodied in a product that Neuralink calls N1 sensor, designed to be embedded inside a human body and transmit its data wirelessly. It may read fewer neutrons than the current USB-based prototype. Neuralink intends to implant 4 of these sensors, 3 in motor areas and 1 in a somatic sensor area. It will connect wirelessly to an external device mounted behind the ear, which will contain the only battery. It will be controlled through an iPhone app. Okay? It will be controlled through an iPhone app. And what you just seen in that neuro sci-fi film and in the other article before, that these devils plan to use a phone to connect to that chip in your head, man. This shit is the mark of the beast. To be point blank, this shit is the mark of the beast. Okay? And in that film, they had that shit implanted in their head and and they stopped all motor functions. The government, they stopped all the motor functions, okay? And in that video, the government had paralyzed one of the people, the girl in that video, in that sci-fi film. They had paralyzed her and stopped all her motor functions, okay? And they was tracking her. They already knew where she was. They knew who she was. They knew where she was. And they paralyzed, and they came and got her ass. Why? Because you're gonna be a slave with that chip, with that Mark of the Beast chip. Wherever you decide to get it, in your head, in your arm, in your foot, it's the fucking Mark of the Beast, man. And that shit is a cancer, man. Like the brother said. Okay, I want to go ahead and get in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, okay? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bonds, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This chip is going to be mandatory. And ironically enough, in that short film, at the very end, it said that the Nano 2.0 is mandatory on a billboard, showing you that that these elites know that the Mark of the Beast is the RFID chip, and this thing is going to be implemented throughout the world, man. Okay? This thing is going to be mandatory. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, man. So when they make this thing mandatory, and they crash the economy, and the dollar is gonna go to shit, and all hell is gonna break loose out here when the dollar is collapsing, okay? And the dollar goes to shit, and then they're gonna try to restore balance by implementing that Mark of the Beast chip. And your only means of buying and selling is gonna be with that chip. You're gonna be a walking bank account, man, with that fucking chip in your hand or in your head or wherever you decide to get it. You're gonna be a walking bank account. And if you don't have that chip, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. And I'm not saying go out there and get that chip, because if you one of the hopeful elect, Yahweh is gonna keep you from getting that chip, man. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to keep you away from getting that chip. Okay? Some of the elect will be beheaded in concentration camps for not receiving that, for not taking that chip, man. Some of the elect, some of the 144,000 elect will be beheaded for not taking that chip via guillotine in them concentration camps, internment camps, whatever you want to call it, man, jail. Okay, and I want to go ahead and get Revelation chapter 10, Salakia, chapter 3, verse 10, okay? And because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And that hour of temptation is going to be when Esau implements this Mark of the Beast, is when he makes it mandatory. And if you wanted to hopefully elect, Yahweh is going to keep you away from the hour of temptation. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to keep you away from taking that mark of the beast, because you don't even have free will, man. Okay, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai controls everything, man. He controls what you do in your day-to-day lives. Okay? Yahweh is the only one that can keep you from taking that mark of the beast chip, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Which is going to come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And if you go into the Strong's definition of to try, it actually means to pierce. Okay? It actually means to pierce. So it's going to come upon all the world to pierce. And you have to get that RFID chip pierced into your hand, man. You have to get that chip, that chip that Elon Musk is working on. You have to get that drilled into your skull, man. So that's pretty much all I want to go into in this lesson, man. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles in Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect. I hope you was edified.
Sully, don't do this!
I've been doxxed, Daddy.
Wait! I can fix this!
Ozone.